Hello, and welcome to RuPaul's Drag Race Rejudged, and today we will be taking a look at UK Season 5. First up is the Episode 1 Runway Challenge, and we're just going to be judging this based off the final actual runway of the night. First up, we have Banksy. This is a pretty solid look. It's not my favorite. I feel like the density of the red kind of shifts a lot going up and down, and I didn't really enjoy that part of it, but overall, it's really not that bad of a look. Next up, we have Delicious. I think this is a really great concept for a look, but the execution was just not there for me. The fit of it was kind of off, if that makes sense. I think it's really good if she was able to get the fit of it better and the styling a bit better. It just doesn't seem 100% there. Kate Butch's look here is pretty solid. There's some styling choices I don't fully agree with, but I can appreciate it as a pretty middle-of-the-road look. Next up, we have Tamara Thomas. I don't really know what's going on here. I don't like it. The wings are pretty cool. The hair is good. The actual outfit part of it is, I'm trying to be constructive here, but it is bad. Next up, we have Alexis St. Pete. I think this is a very cool look. The execution is definitely there. It is very well styled. All of the details are really nice. I think she did a great job. Next up, we have Caramel. This look could be on All Stars. The hair is perfect. The accessories are perfect. The theme is perfect. The execution is incredible. Caramel radiates such great winner energy. Like, this outfit absolutely blew me away. Next up, we have Ginger Johnson. I think this is a really nice look. The pattern works really well. The accessories are great. I love the shift in the fabric. I love the little trim at the bottom. It is a very well executed idea. Next up, we have Michael Maruli. I don't know what's going on here, but I love it. Next up, we have Miss Naomi Carter. This is stunning. The makeup is great. The hair is great. The dress is great. I don't really like the outer coat she had, like color-wise. I get that it pops. I just didn't really like it. Apart from that, it is a very strong showing. And ending us off, we have Vicky Vivacious. This is a very out there concept for a look, but I really like it. She executed this perfectly. I know on season 1, some queens did something similar to this, but this is definitely the best iteration of it that we have gotten. In terms of actual judging, no one is going home. We have Banksy, Dee Dee, Kate, Miss Naomi Carter, and Tamara as safe. We have Alexis, Vicky, and Ginger as high, and then Caramel and Michael Maruli as the top 2. They lip sync, and Caramel wins. Next up, we have the Episode 2 Design Challenge. First, we have the top 4 looks. First up is Banksy. I think she did a solid job here. This is a very good look. It fits the theme. There is a lot of detail involved, but there's also places for the eye to rest. I think she did an incredible job here. Next up, we have Delicious. I think the look is great. The runway presentation really sold it, but for the actual look, I think the accessories are really nice, and the actual dress, while not the craziest thing we've ever seen, is still a very good look. Next up, Kate Butch. A lot is going on here, and I really like it. This could definitely be on the Clash of the Patterns runway, but not in a bad way. Rounding off the top 4, we have Tamara Thomas. It is definitely an underrated look. I think she was a solid 4th best. The accessories were great, the hair was great, the presentation was great, and the look, while not the best thing ever, is definitely above average. For the bottom 4, we have Alexis St. Pete. There is a lot going on here, not in a good way. I really like the idea she had and the presentation of it. That being said, the veil is not great and the dress is not great. Next up, we have Caramel. It is a good look from the waist up. The bottom, it doesn't seem like an afterthought, but it kind of seems like it just didn't come together the way she intended. Finally, we have Miss Naomi Carter. This is a mess. I feel bad saying that, but it just did not come together at all. In terms of the actual judging, the top 3 is going to be Banksy, Dee, and Kate, and the win for me goes to Banksy. For the bottom 3, we have Caramel, Miss Naomi Carter, and Alexis St. Pete. Caramel is safe. She had the best look of the 3, and I think her concept was the best. Alexis and Naomi lip sync to Hot in It. Naomi slays and Alexis is eliminated, giving her the unfortunate distinction of placing 11th out of 10. Episode 3 is the Girl Groups Challenge, and this is the best Girl Groups Challenge since UK Hun. It is absolutely incredible. I already did a video on this episode specifically, so I will keep this somewhat brief. The top 6 for the challenge are Tamara Thomas, Kate Butch, Banksy, Caramel, Ginger Johnson, and Michael Maruli. That leaves Delicious, Miss Naomi Carter, and Vicky Vivacious as safe. Of the tops, I have decided to put Kate and Tamara as the top 2. They were my 2 favorites in the week, and they were each the best in their group. Tamara and Kate lip sync to Remember, and I'm gonna give this to Tamara. I think she would win this. Moving on, we have episode 4, which is the comedy challenge. We are going to keep Ginger, Tamara, and Michael as the winners. For the safe queens, as much as it hurts, Kate is going to have to be safe here. Joining her as safe, we have Delicious and Banksy. For the bottom 3, we have Vicky as low. I think she was best of the 3. That leaves Cara and Miss Naomi Carter in the bottom. Cara and Naomi lip sync to The Only Way Is Up. Cara wins, and Naomi is eliminated. Moving on, we have episode 5, which is the Rusical. This is a very strong Rusical, especially compared to the quality that UK has shown in the past. All of that said, I think Kate had the best performance as Twinkerbell. Then joining her in the top is Ginger Johnson as Daisy the Cow, and Michael Maruli as Dick. The safe queens are Caramel as Lisa, Tamara Thomas as Dee, and Vicky Vivacious as Milkmaid. That leaves Delicious as Dame Muffin Top and Banksy as Butterface in the bottom. Banksy and Dee lip sync to I Dreamed a Dream. It is a lip sync. I know a lot of people enjoyed it. It wasn't my personal favorite. All of that said, if I had to pick a winner, it would absolutely be Dee. Next up, we have episode 6, which is the Snatch game, and hot take, but this is the best overall UK Snatch game. I know that is a very hot take, but looking back, it does kinda make sense. Season 1, we had Viv, Blue, and Baga do well. That was it. Season 2, Bimini and maybe Taste did well. Season 3, we had Ella and Kitty do well. That's it. Season 4, we had Dakota and Cheddar do well. That was it. This one had 3 people do well and 2 people do slightly less well, but still not bad. In terms of the actual judging, we have Ginger Johnson winning as Dame Barbara Cartland. We have Kate Butch high as Kate Bush. I said that right? And we have Tamara Thomas as Mrs. Doubtfire, also as high. The safe queens are Caramel and Michael Maruli as Catherine Tate and Dionne Warwick. They both did solid jobs. I know a lot of people actually put Caramel as low here. I think she was fine. For the bottom 2, we have Delicious as Lady C, and we have Vicky Vivacious as Fanny Craddock. Dee and Vicky lip sync. It is Heartbreak on Hold. Incredible lip sync song. Solid lip sync. Dee wins and Vicky is eliminated. Thus begins Dee's reign of terror, at least in the original judging. Moving on, we have the episode 7 acting challenge, and this had some high highs and some low lows. I think Ginger Johnson and Kate Butch both did great. Both of them are gonna get a win here. I know UK generally doesn't like to give out these double wins. However, I am not UK production. They are both getting a win here. They both did great. For the bottom 4, we have Caramel, Tamara Thomas, Michael Maruli, and Delicious. None of them did particularly well, and I feel you could make a pretty strong argument for any of them being bottom 2. Basing it off runways and challenge performances, Caramel is going to be low. Tamara Thomas is also going to be low, but closer to the bottom. Then Michael Maruli and Delicious will end up in the bottom 2. Michael and Dee Dee lip sync to Touch Me. It is a solid lip sync. I think Dee Dee would do better than Cara did. That being said, Michael is going to win based off track record and lip sync skills, and Dee Dee will be eliminated in 6th place. Side note, and I don't mean to be shady in any way, where are they finding these lip sync songs? This was not a good season for lip sync songs. I don't know what went wrong. Whatever gay intern was doing it has clearly moved on to greener pastures. Next up is episode 8, which is the makeover. Caramel is here instead of Dee Delicious. I don't know what Cara would have done for the makeover. Basing it off her previous fashion this season, I can't imagine it would be bad. Starting off with the queens we actually do have, Ginger Johnson. It is a very good look. It is well branded. The two looks are very different, but also made of the same material, so there's a lot of cohesion, and I think the runway presentation was great. Some of the best of the night. Next, we have Kate Butch. I love Kate Butch, so I'm not going to be shady here. I'm just not going to say anything, and I'm going to let the silence speak for itself. Michael Maruli did a great job here. It is an incredible makeover, one of the best we've seen out of UK, although that is a low bar. I know a lot of people were critiquing her because the looks were like exact copies. That being said, there are a few differences, and while she definitely could have done a bit more work to make them stick out from each other, it is still an incredible showing. Finishing off, we have Tamara Thomas. I am going to be as kind as I possibly can here. The outfits are not good, the hair is not good, I'm just gonna leave it at that. For the actual judging, I'm giving Michael the win, Ginger is a close second, and the hypothetical look that Caramel would serve is also going to be high. Cara had such good runways this season and such polish that I think she would do really well here, just based off vibes. That leaves Tamara Thomas and Kate Butch as the bottom two, and as much as it hurts me to say, Kate Butch is getting eliminated here. I personally am in the very vocal minority that Kate Butch won the lip sync against Dee Dee. I didn't really enjoy Dee Dee's performance here. It didn't really match for me. Kate, while I believe she beat Dee Dee, I don't think she could beat Tamara to this song. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to let her go here. Final challenge is the roast. Michael Maruli is once again going to win. It is a low bar, but this is one of the strongest comedy challenge performances from the UK franchise. Ginger Johnson also did a really nice job. I would have loved for her to get another win, but this was absolutely Michael's week. I don't know how Caramel would do here. Basing it off her previous performances though, I don't think she could do better than Michael or Ginger, which unfortunately lands her in the bottom with Tamara Thomas. Caramel and Tamara lip sync to Little Bird by Annie Lennox. Never thought that would be a lip sync song, not complaining though. I think Cara would do a very good job here, but this is Tamara's lip sync to win, and she will win, which leaves us with the exact same final three that we got on the original season. We have finally arrived at the finale, and now we will be taking a look at the track records. In first place, just like on the original season, we have Ginger Johnson. She has 38 points, 3 wins, 5 highs, and 1 safe. Michael is in second place with 35 points, 4 wins, 2 highs, 2 safes, and a bottom. And then Tamara is in third place with 28 points, 2 wins, 2 highs, 2 safes, a low, and 2 bottoms. Compared to the actual season, Ginger's score has gone from a 37 to a 38. Michael's score has gone from a 34 to a 35. And Tamara's score has gone from a 31 to a 28. Okay, the finale has now aired. I watched the finale like 20 minutes before filming this, and I have a lot of thoughts. That was by far the best finale the UK has ever had. Everyone did great. The final runway was absolutely incredible. The remix to Spotlight is honestly, I think it is the best remix we have got out of the UK. I am so sad that Michael did not win, although I did kind of see it coming. But factoring in the actual performances in the challenge, they are as fresh in my mind as they could be. I am not cutting anyone. I think Tamara was second place in the remix and had a great final runway. No one is getting cut cut, we are going to a top 3. It is time for the final lip sync between Ginger, Michael, and Tamara. The song is A Little Respect. Great lip sync song. Ginger and Michael did well. I'm sure Tamara would too. That being said, factoring in the finale, the season performances, the fan vote, all of it, I am giving this crown to Michael. I am a person who generally judges seasons based off the finale, and I don't even need to use that justification this time. Michael and Ginger were neck and neck all season. It doesn't matter that Ginger was slightly ahead in track record. Michael absolutely curb stomped everyone in this finale. If Michael had done worse in the season, I could definitely get crowning Ginger over her, but as someone who saw the season, Michael and Ginger were neck and neck. Michael had the best performance in the finale, and for that, I'm giving Michael the win. I think she did a great job. Ginger would definitely be back on All Stars in this timeline, and she would probably do really well. All of that said, I know how unpopular that is. I saw the vote I did. Ginger won in an absolute landslide. I just really hope going forward that people respect Michael's finale performance as a solid argument for her to win. Hey, it's Drag Race Rejudged. Do you want gay shit? Well then check out the RuPaul's Drag Race Rejudged YouTube channel and hit subscribe.